We are learning more about the shooter and how he obtained the rifle used to carry out this deadly attack. Investigator Mahsa Saeidi is live in Las Vegas with the new developments for us tonight. Mahsa.
KJ, we're outside a gun shop here in Las Vegas. If you want to sell a weapon to someone, like the shooter's boss did, you would have to come to a place like this to do it legally. Tonight, the attorney representing the boss tells me that is precisely what he did, everything by the book.
After Shane Tamora's deadly rampage, a question emerged about the rifle used. The NYPD says the shooter's boss legally purchased the weapon, then sold it to him. The key question, was that sale legal? Tonight, for the first time, the boss responding through his attorney. In a statement, the attorney says the boss administered the transfer of the firearm lawfully, complying with Nevada and federal gun laws. So what does that mean?
So we do about 100 CCWs a week.
Under Nevada law, the boss would have to go to a gun store like Las Vegas's Range 702, which acts as a federally licensed firearms dealer. While there, the seller and the buyer would fill out this document, which records the transaction. Attorney Josh Tomshek is not connected to the case, but an expert on Second Amendment issues.
I think it's very unlikely that if he did the transfer at a licensed federal firearms licensee, he is probably not exposed to any criminal liability.
But there are exceptions under federal law.
If seller is selling to someone he knows to be a habitual drug user, he can't do that. If he thinks he's got a documented mental health history, he can't sell it to him in that circumstance.
Chris Chansky says, as a licensed dealer, she has the right to deny any sale, no explanation required.
Let's say I'm talking to you and you want to purchase a firearm. If I'm just feeling like it's not right, I have the right to deal or deny for no reason at all.
And have you ever used that?
Yes. Yeah, many times. I think it's our moral responsibility. I think we have a legal responsibility and a moral responsibility. So it's important to me to meet both of those.
And so while the attorney says everything was done by the book, we are still waiting to get confirmation of that from authorities here in Las Vegas. KJ, they are the ones that are investigating that. We should note, again, the shooter's boss is said to be cooperating, and as of right now, he is not facing charges.
Mahsa, there were 2 incoming calls that the shooter received on his way to New York City. Have we learned anything more about those calls?
Yes, we've learned that the call that pinged to the tower over in Illinois, that was 31 seconds long, that call coming into the shooter. A call from New Jersey, that was 59 seconds on the day of the attack. The NYPD tells us they have spoken to both of the callers, and again, as of right now, they have not been charged, but the investigation into all of this continues.
Mahsa Saeidi live in Las Vegas for us tonight. Mahsa, thank you.